Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a vlog. We are in Paris, which is crazy. It's my very first time in Paris. Dave has been here before, but it's been a long time, and we are actually here for his birthday, which I'm really excited for. That's tomorrow. So we landed today. It's Friday. We're kind of just here for a long weekend. We've got like 3.5 days. So we left Thursday night, landed Friday morning in Paris, and we leave Tuesday morning. So we've got the weekend and Monday. Obviously didn't sleep good on the overnight, so it's going to be an early night today, but we walked around a bunch. We checked into our hotel. I also warn any francophones out there, I'm going to be really trying to speak French on this trip, and I apologize in advance for my French. We're out here, we're trying our best. I feel like I've ordered a little bit in French. I did just go get a blowout. I showed her an inspiration picture and she's like, your hair's not going to look like that. And I did understand that in French, so props to me. We're staying at the Madeleine de Senlis, which is a boutique hotel in the Latin Quarter in the cinquième arrondissement. And that has been really great so far. We've kind of wandered around. We were at the Jardin du Luxembourg. We have dinner reservations at the Jacobine, something like that. But dinner is in about an hour, so I think we're going to wander around a little bit, explore the area. The weather's been really lovely, not too hot, not too cold. It hasn't rained. It's calling for a little bit of rain tomorrow, so we'll see if that turns out. The hotel is amazing. I'll, film a few bits and bobs of the hotel. Obviously the rooms are really small, so I'm sitting on the floor. It's not really a good place to like set up and film, but that's totally expected for Paris. All the hotels are really small, but the room is super nice. It's a really cool old building. They have a swimming pool in the basement that's like you reserve it for an hour, so it's just you that gets to enjoy it for that time, which I'm super excited for. So we do have to get that slot in for the weekend. But super cozy room, comfortable bed, a nice view over the rooftops of Paris. I love the like dozens of chimneys that you can see. Just like each apartment building has so many chimneys coming off it. This kind of put us nice smack dab to like do a lot of touristy stuff, be close to transport, and kind of enjoy it. But we're kind of tucked away, so we're not like super in the bustling part of Paris. I'm so excited you're here. I'm so excited to explore Paris and record this and have these memories and have this to look back on myself. So let's go downstairs because Dave's waiting for me and explore the city a little bit. Back at the hotel, nighttime shed on, got an overnight mask on, trying the sleepy tie on my hair to see if I can get the blowout to last a little bit this week. Obviously my hair is super short, so it was really hard to get it up. But we'll report back. It's still light out, but it is bedtime for us. We will see you tomorrow for another day in Paris. Good night. Good morning. Welcome to day two in Paris. It's pretty chilly today. I did not pack very well for colder weather. When I say cold, it's like 18 degrees. So I have one sweater that I traveled in that I'm layering. I did bring a light jacket, which was clutch. Got some capris on. I did my makeup, got ready for the day. Dave's in the shower. It's his birthday, so this is really what we came to Paris for, to celebrate. And we've got a really great day planned. I had planned on going to the Louvre today, but I don't know why. I just thought we could roll up and buy tickets, which is silly now that I'm saying it out loud. So there's no tickets until like later this afternoon, which just isn't going to work with our dinner reservation. So we're going to go to the Louvre on Monday, and we're also going to go to the History Museum, which is the Musée Carnavalet, today. So the route for the day still remains. We're hitting a lot of the popular spots, starting at Shakespeare Company, which I'm really excited about. But first things first, I gotta see if this sleepy tie actually did anything. Honestly, I'm surprised that it even stayed in my hair all night. Oh my gosh. No. Oh, you know when you keep your hair up in a ponytail for too long and it like hurts at the root? It did something. I'm also using like my camera screen as a mirror right now, so I can't really see much. Does it look kind of cute or kind of terrible? I honestly am not able to tell at this moment. I'm gonna put some nice little like curls in my hair. I'll be back. Okay, I think we salvaged the hair. It was a little dramatic when it came down, but I think it's okay now. First stop, Shakespeare Company this morning. We're walking there now, breakfast, then we're gonna cross the river. It's gonna be a beautiful day. Happy birthday! So much for preserving my blowout. It's one of those days where it says it's not supposed to be raining, but it's definitely actively raining. So we're working around that. We did go to Shakespeare and Company. We went to the cafe in the morning before the shop opens. The cafe opens, I think, at 9, and then the bookstore opens at 10. But I'm glad that we got there early because there was already a line before the bookstore opens. So we were some of the first to get in. They explicitly had signs for no photos or videos, so I wanted to respect that, so I didn't film inside at all. But we did grab some books, and then it started raining, so we ran back to the hotel to grab an umbrella and drop off the books just so we don't have to schlep them around and not get them rained on. It's like a proper bookstore, so they've got tons and tons of novels, everything that's new, all English. They've got some intellectually challenging and historically interesting books. I didn't want to buy just a ton of novels just because I was in the store. I did want to pick up a book that's like set in Paris or about Paris, so I got City of Light, City of Poison by Holly Tucker. And this is a historical nonfiction book, but it's written as a novel, so it's about the first police chief of Paris. It kind of reads like a thriller, but it's a true story, so I'm super, super excited for that. I said that I wanted to read this while we were here, which I'm not really sure when I'm going to be able to do that. That's okay. And then I also picked up this surprise poem. It's got 3 typewritten poems in here that I got for Dave for his birthday as a little treat, so I'm going to bring that along with me. And I'm going to leave all the books here, grab an umbrella, and head back out. Okay, we just finished up at the museum. It's Carnavalet, not Carnaval. Incredible. Highly recommend. Could have spent a whole day there. Like, we were in there for, I don't even know, 2 hours, and we didn't even see everything. Now we're off to lunch. I didn't have a reservation for lunch, so I was looking just around what's close by. And we're going to go check out Nobisan, which is a Japanese restaurant. And they specialize in a kind of sushi that's like a taco, I would describe it. I've never had anything like it. We're gonna go see if we can get in. They don't take reservations, so there might be a little bit of a line, but let's go. I'm starving. Good morning. We're so beat last night. I don't even think I filmed an update. We ended up taking a super long loop on the Seine until dinner, and we went to Hestia for Dave's birthday. It was so good. A beautiful restaurant, beautiful modern space, but not in like a cheesy way. The service was exceptional, like the best restaurant service I think I've ever had. It took really great care of us. The food was great. The drinks were great. I had this rhubarb soda that was so delicious and like not too sweet. I will say one thing that I've noticed in Paris, and having traveled around Europe a bunch now since I've been sober, there's been so many options everywhere that I go. Especially like in Poland, I remember there was a ton of options everywhere. Czech Republic, Germany, obviously, and even in Vilnius when we were there just a few weeks ago. But France seems to be really behind on non-alcoholic drinks. We were kind of discussing why that might be, and I think in big part, France isn't a super big beer country, it seems, and I feel like that's the easiest one to make non-alcoholic. So like Germany does it, like it makes sense that they would have non-alcoholic options earlier because they are such big beer drinkers. And then obviously, France takes wine very seriously, and non-alcoholic wine is one of those things that's just not really the same thing. I still enjoy it now, I still try it and, find ones that I like, but it's just not the same thing, right? Non-alcoholic wine just does not taste like alcoholic wine, and it's its own thing, and I've talked about this in other videos. It doesn't matter, I'm not making this a sobriety video, but I feel like it's a different kind of mindset. So yeah, I don't think I have found a non-alcoholic beer yet on a menu, but I did really enjoy the soda, and that was really delicious, and it was great with my meal. I got the veal, Dave got the beef, and then we shared a pork belly appetizer, which was like this. It didn't look like much coming out, especially because they split one portion down the middle for us. It was like in a broth, but it was so flavorful. Where like every bite you took, you were like flavors and textures were exploding in your mouth. I don't know, it was crazy. It was so tasty. So dinner was wonderful. And then on the way back up to the hotel, we stopped at the Oaken Tavern, which I guess is from Lord of the Rings. It was like this whole street, Rue Saint-Jacques, I think it is. that we walk up and down constantly to go like down to the train stations in the Seine from the hotel. It's like super nerdy. There's like a bunch of comic book and gaming stores, and then you have this bar, this tavern that was very kind of gamer-esque, lots of games around. And so we went in there for a birthday toast drink. Dave got a beer and I got a non-alcoholic apple cider, which I've actually never had. And it was so yummy. Like a sparkling apple, but it wasn't sweet. It was very dry. I couldn't tell you that I ever even drank cider, alcoholic cider, when I was drinking. That was not really my thing, but I so enjoyed it. Yeah, really yummy. It was called Sassy. I don't even think I've ever seen it anywhere else, so I'll have to keep an eye out for a French non-alcoholic cider because those are really good. But today is our Versailles day, so I gotta hop to it and get ready for the day because it's gonna be so much more walking today. And I got a little sunburn because I wasn't reapplying my sunscreen. Okay, let's do it. Good morning from day 3 in Paris. Today is our Versailles day, so we just got up. We are heading out for a croissant. We have to get to the train so that we can make it there for our 9 a.m. slot. We got the first slot. Since it is a Sunday, we're expecting it to be a little bit busier, so figured we'd get there early. Paris is so quiet. It's not that early. Pantheon right here, but it should be a gorgeous day at Versailles. So we'll keep you posted.
Bonjour, je prends 2 croissants de beurre. Merci. Bonne journée.
We have not yet had a croissant. These are award-winning. That's pretty good. Alright, we made it to Versailles. The train was down, so we had to take an Uber. We're here on time. Just need to figure out how to get inside. We just got done at the palace that you can see behind me and are now in the gardens. Honestly, I feel like we got through the palace much faster than I anticipated. I feel like I thought it was going to be a lot bigger. I mean, it's huge, but like the exhibition spaces are going to be bigger with like more to look at. It was nice, but we got through it really quickly. We didn't do a tour or anything like that, so, you know, granted, we were just walking through and seeing everything on our own. We knew it was going to be busy, especially on a Sunday, but it was absolutely insane. Like, you couldn't even get up to places to take a picture. People are like pushing you out of the way. It was nuts. So now we're in the gardens. There's a whole bunch of the grounds to explore. We also want to go to the Trianon and the Queen's Hamlet, I believe, which is also part of our ticket, and I don't really know where those are at. I kind of thought they were in the gardens, but I think they might be like a walk away. One thing that I love about history and going to places like Versailles, but like any kind of historical destination, is standing in a place where people hundreds of years ago, or, you know, thousands of years ago, lived and walked and, you know, lived their normal lives. It's just, there's something really humbling about that. So I think we're gonna explore the grounds a little bit, get some more footage. I hope I got some good shots of the palace. Again, there's so many people in there. Now that we're outside, there's a lot more room for everybody. Let's go explore. Checking in from the Grand Trianon. I hope you can hear me over the beautiful fountain. This is the most wonderful little alcove I've found, with all of these little statues, this gorgeous fountain. So we walked all the way through the palace gardens at Versailles and then made our way over to the Trianon. I think we're going to go to the Petit Trianon next, and maybe the Queen's Hamlet. Highly recommend, if you are going to be at Versailles and you have the passport ticket, to come make your way down here. It's a bit of a walk. They do have a train that takes you down here too, but it is so gorgeous. It's like a little slice of heaven. And I'm going to set my booty down right here on this little bench and take a breather, because my feet are pretty sore. I don't know how many steps we've walked over the past couple of days, but it's gotta be up there. And then after those, I think we have to walk back through town to take the train, or try to take the train back to Paris. But so far, it's a beautiful, beautiful day.
Completed by 2 orchards, producing apples, cherries, peaches, plums, medlars, pears, and quince. We gotta go down there. It looks really cool.
We did the Grand and the Petit Trianon, and we made it all the way down to the Queen's Hamlet. And I'll be honest, there was a moment where I was like, you know what, I'm done. Like, let's just, I can't make it down there. But I'm so glad that we did. So this was a little getaway that Marie Antoinette ended up building for herself, away from court. They're all kind of this romanticized, English, kind of thatched roof, rustic structures, like a little community. It's got like several different structures, all with different gardens, a lake. Like, if I could live here, if I could move in tomorrow, I would. It's like a fairy tale. It's actually imagined a fairy tale and built it for herself. And it's absolutely gorgeous. If you're coming to Versailles, I would start here and then work my way back to the palace, because if I could have spent the majority of my energy down here, I would have loved that. I wish I could go inside and like hide and never come out. Look at this. How beautiful is that? It's got lots of gardens. I think there's a water mill somewhere. Get some chickens, get some sheep or something. This could be the life. I get it, Marie, I get it. We are back at the hotel, and what an odyssey it was getting back. Anyway, the good news is that we might be sore and tired now, but one of the most beautiful parts of the hotel, one of the reasons that I picked the Madeleine de Senlis, is that they have a pool in the basement. That sounded kind of not nice, but it's like a vaulted cellar therme style pool. They just gave us some bathrobes and slippers and a special key, and we have it reserved. They left it open after hours for us. Usually it's only open until 8, but they made an 8 slot for us. So we're gonna put on our swimsuits, get in these robes, go downstairs and like just soak for an hour and relax, and then probably head out for dinner because I am starving. All we've had today is a croissant and some beef tartare. So keto. No, not keto.
I mean, there's nothing keto about that croissant.
Nothing keto about that croissant. Let's go to the pool. Let's go unwind a little bit. Pool was incredible. I showered, put clothes back on, and now we're gonna head out and get some dinner. I think we're gonna get Vietnamese. We've been walking by this place since we arrived, and it's apparently got amazing reviews. I could crush some pho right now. I totally got a sunburn, even though we were doing so good reapplying on our face, but we forgot everywhere else. So anywhere that was exposed got a little bit of sun. Let's head to dinner before we both fall asleep. Good morning, everyone. Our last day in Paris. It is Monday. It's a little cloudy, but hopefully it's not too cold because I have a very summery tank that I want to wear today that I haven't had the chance to wear. Honestly, it's been a little colder than I expected it to be, but yesterday's weather was so perfect at Versailles, and we spent like all day there. That being said, the walking does not stop today. We have the Louvre on the docket. It's one of our big stops. We have a couple other sites to see. We're going to go to Lafayette's grave. I think I mentioned on Saturday when we were at the Carnavalet Museum, we had been looking for Lafayette exhibits just because Dave's a really big fan. And there wasn't like a ton about him at the museum, which was a bit of a shame. So when we left, we were looking for the Repetto store, the shoe store, because I wanted to see the Repetto ballet flats. Anyway, super random, but we're walking, looking for it. We end up walking past it by accident. And on that block that we walked by the shoe store on, we're standing there and there's the archives with a huge poster of Lafayette for a special exhibit. So it was just so godsend that we ended up going there to see this incredible exhibit about Lafayette. Tons and tons of artifacts, documents that they had of his, letters, paintings, a bust. It was a really beautiful exhibit. So we ended up walking around there, which was great. But he's also buried in Paris. And so we want to go see his grave. But it's only open like 2 to 5 every day. So we have to be a little strategic about it around the rest of our day and everything that we have to fit in. We have that on the plan as well. And then the only other thing that we really have to do is our boat tour. We have a Seine cruise, and I think we're going to do that tonight for the nighttime one, which is at 10:45, which is really late. But it's, you see all the monuments like lit up at night, and the Eiffel Tower is sparkling. We still haven't really seen the Eiffel Tower. We just haven't made it out to Champs-Élysées. We've seen the Eiffel Tower by accident a couple times, like around Paris, but I've not seen it yet. So maybe we'll get up close today, but we'll definitely see it from the boat tour as well. We're considering doing the hop-on, hop-off bus tour, which I'm a really big fan of. I know like people like to make fun of them, but they're such a great way, especially I always say for the first time that you're in a city, it's such a great way to see like all the spots that you need to see. It's great for hopping on and off, obviously, like getting around. They are usually included with like a tour. In New Orleans, my New Orleans vlog, I think actually vlogged the bus too. But they had like a live tour guide, and I actually did the loop twice. And the guides were so awesome. I doubt they'll have a live guide on this one, but they have like audio guides as well. So you get to learn a little about the city and drive around and see all the sights. So I think we might do that, and then that'll take us to all the spots that I haven't seen yet: the Arc de Triomphe, the Eiffel Tower. Okay, I'm gonna finish getting ready because we do have to get going. I think we might go back to the boulangerie that we went to yesterday for the croissants and get a pain au chocolat. I still haven't had one of those either, and they were really good. So I think we're gonna go back to Maison Isabelle and get a little pastry action, get a coffee, because we didn't even get a coffee yesterday because everything was closed before Versailles, and just have a little bit of a more chill day for our last day, while we fit in every other tourist attraction we haven't seen yet. So let's do it. I like that it's happy hours. Quick update for the day, or for the morning so far. We tried to go to Maison d'Isabelle, and they were closed, which was a shame. So we went just across the street to La Parisienne, got two pain au chocolat. They were super, super tasty. And then we are getting a coffee at Josie, and then our Louvre tickets are actually for the afternoon at 1:30. So instead we're gonna do the hop off bus tour now. And we're by the Notre-Dame, so we can just hop on here, do a loop, do the tour, then stop at the Louvre and get off there, or maybe get some lunch first and then go to the Louvre, whatever that ends up being. But we're going to do the bus tour first, then the Louvre, then Lafayette, and then we'll figure it out until our boat cruise tonight. It's not raining so far. It's a beautiful, beautiful last day in Paris. But first, coffee. It's absolutely insane, worse than Versailles was even. But we got some brunch, and now we are doing a very quick run through of the Louvre, and then we'll figure it out from there.
Bienvenue à Paris. Welcome to Paris. Bienvenue à la ville de l'amour. Welcome to the city of love. Et bienvenue à la ville des lumières. And welcome to the city of lights.
Good morning from our final morning in Paris. We are getting a coffee by the Pantheon. Went back to Noir where we came on Friday, the very first day that we were here. We are getting a coffee. We need to run to the Temaki to get a postcard, maybe some souvenirs. Not postcard. We have a postcard. We need postage stamps so we can mail it. The weather is so beautiful right now. Wish we were staying another day. That being said, it was an amazing trip. Last night was beautiful. The boat tour was absolutely worth it. Had a lot of fun being tourists yesterday, I think, on the bus and the boat tour. Learned a ton about Paris. Fun fact for the end of the video, the glass roof of the Grand Palais weighs more than the Eiffel Tower, which is pretty crazy. All right, I think I'm gonna call the vlog here. Enjoy the rest of our morning together in Paris before we head back. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this all comes together. I really appreciate being here. If you did enjoy the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for more travel vlogs, hopefully, if this one goes well. It's such a beautiful city and it's so big, I feel like we only saw a small fraction of it. So if you do have a must do or must see or must eat, put it in the comments. All right, everyone, that's me signing off from Paris. See you next time.